The first thing I'm going to do is, as with any weapon, is just to make sure that it is not loaded when you start to do a cleaning or disassembly. So take the magazine out, check the chamber, make sure there's nothing in there. Okay. And first thing that I like to do with this is, in this particular situation, since it does have wooden grips and I am going to be cleaning it, is I'm going to take these wooden grips off here, because any of the solvents that you might use to clean with could damage the varnish on here. So I'm just using a little hexagon tool to remove these. And okay, I've removed the hexagon screws from this, and these little grips just come right off. So take these off and put them off to the side here. And then to take this apart, it's a little bit different, because like other 1911s, regular 1911s, you have a piece down here that you have to worry about, but not with these. This is a little bit different. You have to hold this a specific way. You got to put your hand like this, and then with your fingers move your slide to the notch that goes right to this right to that catch right there. And once it's lined up, then you pop that out with your other hand. Okay, and then just make sure that you don't let go or it could slide, and then just remove it all the way like this. Okay, the next thing to do is to take these two fingers and push down on your spring and remove it. Okay. Then you have a little, what do they call it? I forget what they call it inside here, but it's a little thing that holds the spring. So I'm not too good with the technical terms on a lot of these things, but this is basically how it's done. Push down on that little thing there, and this slides right out the front. Putting the Slim Hawg back together is pretty simple. Take the slide and your barrel. Make sure that this little ring here is down so that it fits through the front of the barrel. Nice and snug. Goes in until it stops. Then flip it back up. And then take your take your little spring holder here. Drop it in the front there. It only goes one way. And take your spring and put it on this other spring here and put it in. Make sure that this these two tongs here are pointed toward the slide, and then just squeeze it, compress it, put it in. Take your handle and put it on. Again, we're going to line this up right here, and we're going to take our lever, and this right here has always been a little tricky for me. Try to hold that down there just right, and then just push it in. There you go. You have to work with it just a little bit. Check functionality. Seems to work just fine. Now I'm going to put my handles back on, my grips. One more thing I wanted to mention is, when you're putting these grips back on and screwing them down, is don't screw them too tight, or else you could crack the wood, and you know, that could be unsightly and expensive to replace. So just a little bit snug. They do have little rubber washers on them, which kind of help them cushion from the metal. But just don't put them on there too tight. And we are back in business.